So unfortunately, I'm going to have to now arrest you on suspicion of keeping somebody in slavery and servitude under the Modern Slavery Act. So you don't have to say anything, but it may harm your defence if you do not mention when questioned, something which later on in court.
Officer.
Anything you do say may be used as evidence. All right. Sorry?
I am a judge in my country. I even have immunity. I am not a criminal.
You've got immunity in this country?
Yes. No! I have a diplomatic passport.
You're a diplomat?
Yes.
So we'll need to see that then.
Yes.
And then we'll need to speak to the embassy if you are a diplomat.
I came here as a student. I don't need her to work for me. I didn't come with her. She asked me because she has worked at my home before. She asked me.
A high-flying African lady, George, is facing up to 30 years in British jail. This George is a member of the High Court in her home country, and she has done some work for the United Nations. This George, a few years ago, people were seeing her as the future Chief Justice of her home country. The George decided to come and do PhD at the prestigious Oxford University. She moved to the United Kingdom with her children. As soon as the judge arrived in the United Kingdom, she realized that a judge is not supposed to be doing the dirty jobs such as cleaning and washing the dishes. That job is reserved for the poor people. And the judge needed to come up with a plan to import a maid from Africa to come and do the dirty job. And she cooked a plan. Frank is my name if you see my face for the first time. On this channel, we share content about the lived experiences of immigrants so that lessons can be learned. One of the best ways to learn in life is to learn from other people's mistakes and stories. If you see any value in this content, you can show appreciation to this channel by hitting the like button, subscribe, and share so that other people can learn. The judge planned to import somebody to the UK. She now realized there's a problem. The problem is that she doesn't have the sponsorship license to bring somebody to come and do the dirty job that a judge and her children should not be doing in the UK. She then remembered, oh, I can use my contact at the embassy. And that time she had a contact there who happened to be the deputy ambassador, whose name was John Leonard Mugarewa. Meanwhile, there is a problem. John Leonard was facing corruption charges in their home country. You know that old African saying, you wash my back, I wash your back. That is exactly what happened there. Those of you that come from Africa, you know what you wash my back, I wash your back means. The deal was that the judge will intervene in George Leonard's corruption trial in their home country. And in return, John Leonard will import a housemaid to come and do the dirty job that the judge and her lovely children, they are upper class. They cannot do the work that poor people like us do. So, John Leonard then contacted somebody in their home country and said, hey, would you like to come to England? And the young girl, as soon as she heard England, said, wow, let me go to England and earn some pounds sterling so I can support my family.
God have mercy.
Blame the girl. Anybody given that chance will jump on it. The girl came to England. As soon as she arrived in England, she was told she would be working at the embassy, but as soon as she arrived, she was driven straight from London to Oxford to the judge's house, and her passport was collected from her by the judge and John Leonard. The girl told the police that she was isolated and lonely in the house because she was cut off from the rest of the world. The girl later realized that I'm in England, but this is not England. Meanwhile, John Leonard corruption trial has vanished. The judge has done some miracle. Everything is now fine. The girl then said, this is England and I'm struggling like this. Somebody then advised her, you need to tell the authority what is going on. You don't have any passport. You're cut off from the rest of the world. And the girl then informed the authority. As soon as she informed the authority, the judge said, no. And let me speak to the girl's family in our home country. They can put pressure on this girl. They know that I'm a judge. Why would they can beg this girl, put pressure, don't destroy my career. Don't destroy everything I've worked for. They put pressure on this girl. As soon as they were putting pressure on the girl said, okay. And she then collected all the evidence and went to show the British police, say, this is what they have telling me to do. The judge forgot that that itself is another crime, which is obstruction of justice, which is why our lady judge could be spending a long time in British jail chilling out.
Where would that in?
When that failed, the judge tried to say, no, I have immunity. You cannot persecute me. I have a diplomatic passport. And the police said, oh, let us see your passport. The judge said, oh, I lost my passport. I can't find it. Okay. Since you haven't seen the passport, we haven't seen the passport, we are going to assume that you don't have any passport. Before you know what, our judge, the case was passed on to the Crime Prosecution Services. Some people are saying the judge himself was set up, that this girl knew from the one that she is coming to the UK, and she realized that the only way she will get paper is to lie, is to accuse the judge that the judge brought her victim of modern day slavery, that it's a lie. Do you believe? Meanwhile, there's no evidence that the judge would ever pay any salary to the girl's account. Let's assume that, yes, the girl, she framed the judge up. Why did the judge not pay salary? If you are bringing somebody to come and work with you, would you not pay them? There will be evidence. There will be a contract of employment. There's nothing like that. No contract of employment and no salary was ever paid to the judge. So those who are believing that this girl framed the judge up, it could be true, but we look for evidence. As where we are today, there's no evidence to show that the judge ever paid the girl's salary and the judge collected the passport. If the judge really wanted the girl to work for her, she would have given her a contract of employment, she would have been paying her salary, and she would not have collected her passport. Don't forget to give it a like. Let me know what your views are in the comment section.
I just got attacked right now by some boys on the street of Middlesbrough, and I'm making this video to just let you guys know to be very careful. So I was with my headphones, and then as I was moving on the road, just listening to music, some boys hijacked my headphones and just moved on bike. But the Nigerian instincts in me, I tracked them down, knew the way they were turning, and I just went through shortcuts, and I tracked them down, and I got my headphones back. And these little boys, which are about like 13 years old, literally brought out a crossbow to try and hit me and fuck me up. But guess what? I got my headphones back. I warned them that they should never fuck with a black man in this fucking city, because this is getting ridiculous. So I'm doing this video to just tell you guys to be very, very careful, because a lot is going on. I got my headphones back, but it could have been you. And if I was not too smart enough for these guys were going to crossbow, and I'm not even joking, they were going to use a crossbow on me to injure me and beat me up. But guess what? I was too fast for them. I got my headphones back, moved back, and I was very, very careful. So I'm telling you guys now, please and please and please be very careful on the street. If you're using headphones, be looking left and right. And you see all those boys, be back.
Well done, bro. Keep it going. Love is sweet. If you've seen any value in this content, don't forget to share and like and subscribe to this channel.